left here at HSN total out of the 1,789.
So we sold 1,787.
Yes, exactly. Very, very close to complete sellout.
Now, this is something special. When this coin was released, it created one of the greatest furors in the history of the United States Mint. The United States Mint created an instantaneous, overnight, complete and total sellout / insanity without telling anybody. They've been doing the thing called the Coin and Chronicles set for the United States presidential dollars since they started the presidential dollars, basically. They've been doing them here or there. But for some reason in 2015, they decided to release the presidential dollar within this series in reverse proof. This Truman came out, and I forget the limited edition, I think it was 17,000 or something like that from the United States government. 25,000 was the limited edition of the original coin and currency set, okay? Of the original coin and currency set. They sold it out in, we're guessing, about 4 minutes.
Wow.
They turned away the better part of 1 million orders, okay? They turned away the better part of 1 million orders with that. Because when you have, reverse proof is a very special thing. As you can see, that RP70, that Truman that you have there, the RP70. The United States government doesn't make a lot of reverse proof coins. And what few coins they make, probably the rarest reverse proof coin prior to this coin, was the 2011 20th anniversary United States government Silver Eagle, which in this condition sells for about $1,200. This coin is about 5 times rarer. We sold hundreds and hundreds of these coins at $1,299. I have a very small quantity of first day of issue, and the Trumans are long sold out. A very small quantity of RP70s and the metal, which is solid silver, and just as rare as the coin, in absolutely perfect. The rarest reverse proof coin ever made by the United States government is right here, sitting in front of you. At a 5, I've never sold this coin for basically less than $1,299.95. For a very limited quantity, for a very limited time, for a very few people, I've got a price break of $500. A price break of $500. The 70-70 pair. The metal, by the way, is just as hard to get in 70 as the reverse proof presidential dollar.
How?
And here's one of the reasons. Well, we just had a few of them left.
$500 off, that's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. We just have a few of them left. And because they are perilously close. Now, this year, there were the 3 last presidents in the series. So they did all 4 coins last year in reverse proof. So you have the Truman, you have the Eisenhower, you have the Lyndon Johnson, and then you've got the John F. Kennedy, all in reverse proof. Now, the Eisenhower in reverse proof 70 is probably, I don't know, a $10,000 or $20,000 coin. It basically just didn't come in reverse proof 70. It doesn't exist in reverse proof 70. So it's almost impossible to collect the set. It has become one of the most difficult coins. Now, this year there are 3 presidents. They're not doing, and it's Nixon, Ford, and President Reagan. They are not doing a Coin and Chronicles set, or as you see right here, for Nixon or Ford. So there's only one more reverse proof that is going to be done, and it's President Reagan. We have no idea when it's coming out. It's coming up. This is, as you see right here, this is one of the most substantial and significant United States coins that has ever been made. And I'm taking $500 off this set. And I challenge you to go out there and find these as a set for less than $799. I don't care where you look. The price on this is absolutely positively stunning. The price on this is something unlike anything that you're going to be able to find out there in the marketplace today. And like I said, I've got a very tiny quantity of these in absolutely perfect RP70 first day of issue, which is of course exclusive to us here at HSN. You put all of those things together, and this is one of the most outstanding opportunities. This is one of the most outstanding opportunities that I've been able to present here in quite some time, to be able to get the Truman reverse proof. Once again, this is the rarest reverse proof coin, and it's the only one an RP70 basically with a mintage anywhere close to this that I can do at $7.99. The next one available in terms of availability in this grade is going to be $1,200 or $1,300 in a reverse proof American Silver Eagle with literally 4 times more. The only thing that comes close to this is actually the 1995 10th anniversary American Silver Eagle. They did 31,000. This is actually rare. That coin in this condition and PCGS is $89,000.
What?
This coin is rarer. That's right. This coin is rarer. The rarest of a reverse proof, the first reverse proof American dollar that you're going to see right there. So truly an outstanding opportunity. Like I said, we had sold hundreds and hundreds of these coins, all that we had at $12.99. I've got a very tiny quantity of these that I did a $500 price break that we're going to do today.
Wow. Now, if you are taking Mike up on his challenge to check around and try to find a lower price than $7.99 for that pair, be sure that you say you want to check out Certified Perfect and first day of issue. That is, if you can find it, certainly not $7.99 for the pair or anywhere close to it. So $500 off. That's just for our remaining quantity. That's item number 443789. But this is an amazing opportunity that, of course, will not last. You know, if you are, if you're checking out coins, you're a collector or you're just a budding collector, this is a great opportunity for you to check out hsn.com. Just click coins, type in coins, and so many coins to choose from. A wide variety there. You see some of the coins that we had earlier in the hour. If you're just joining us, we actually have Disney, a Disney licensed Frozen coin, the first Disney licensed